Now let's understand about the term which is like parameter and hyperparameter. Why? Because these two terms has been used a lot and a lot more frequently. But some of the practitioners are actually mixing these two words. You should not mix it. Okay. The parameter is simply means that once you are actually training your model, right? And every time your weight is getting updated at every epoch. Okay, so the continuous updated parameters, whatever your parameter, either it could be weight, either it could be bias, either it could be any of those coefficient. Okay, or either it could be your learning threshold or anything. Okay, whichever it is actually changing epochs per epochs, that you named as a parameter. Okay, and when it comes to hyperparameter, what does it mean? That hyperparameter is basically once it is already set, it is been set. You cannot like change it. For example, the number of epochs you set, so once you set, you actually set it. Okay, you may do a research before that how much epochs that you are actually you should use, or like how much, let's say the parameter that you're supposed to use, right? And let's say what learning rate you are supposed to use. So these you have already like decided with your peers, or by doing research or doing the hyper parameter tuning. Okay, so you come up with the best hyper parameter. But once you actually set the hyper parameter, then inside this hyper parameter, okay, whatever the changes had been done to the weights and the other things, right, that you named as a parameter. Okay, so that is, there is actually a difference. So what is parameter? Parameter is like when it is actually continuously changing. Okay, continuously changing. And what is hyperparameter? Once you have already set, once you have already set, okay, you should not change it. Okay, it should not change it. So again, let's carry with the definition that parameter is actually internal value, okay, which is like learned by the model automatically during training, right? Automatically using during training. Okay, let's say that in linear regression you will be having a weights and bias as a parameter, coefficient in a logistic regression. Neural network is like weights and bias, and then like let's say decision tree. Okay, so these are basically your parameter, which is like keep on changing terms, right? And what is hyperparameter? So once you've already set it, so you should not change it. Like for example, the learning rate, the number of tree, the number of neurons in the neural network, the maximum depth of the tree, the regularization, that which type of regularization you should use, L1, L2, which regularization, like the number of neurons, as I already told. So again, these are basically the hyperparameter. So it's basically external setting. Okay, before training, again, some keywords, because keywords is very important. Before training, hyperparameter, and while training, updation will happen. That is actually the parameter. So I hope you will clear it out.